edge of my seat. Oh my god! No way!
Whistles are removed from the randomizer. So Sky is about to take care of Bowser here. And again, just a quick kill here, and Bowser is taught. So Skybills will be the winner. The Queen reigns supreme. Bodies the Mario 3. Bodies a previous world record holder and current world record holder in various categories. And bodies the master of Kaizo Mario. One of the many, I guess you would say. She shows you all right now why she is a beast to be recognized in Mario 3. If you have to face her, I'm sorry.
Through the auto scroller naturally, although it's fun in the classroom, not necessarily in the speed run. All right, come on. We're almost there. Come on. All right, that's fine. That restores health. That actually might seal the deal right there. There we go. That's time.
We made it.
We made it.
Yeah, yeah, so chat's a little bit confused by what Mitch is doing. So the hitbox of Bowser does not actually exist.
Mitch goes down!
Oh no! Oh, he took a hit! Oh no! Oh, this Sky could take this if she doesn't get hit here!
She's got one more.
Oh my! Holy cow!
And Bowser up! Down he goes!
Oh,
GG!
GG!
edge of my seat. Oh my god! No way!
Whistles are removed from the randomizer. So Sky is about to take care of Bowser here. And again, just a quick kill here, and Bowser is taught. So Skybills will be the winner. The Queen reigns supreme. Bodies the Mario 3. Bodies a previous world record holder and current world record holder in various categories. embodies the master of Kaizo Mario. One of the many, I guess you would say. She shows you all right now why she is a beast to be recognized in Mario 3. If you have to face her, I'm sorry.
Go through the auto-scroller naturally, although it's fun in the classroom, not necessarily in the speedrun. Alright, come on. We're almost there, come on. Alright, that's fine. That restores health. That actually might seal the deal right there. There we go. That's time.
We made it!
We made it!
Now, Mitch, yeah, so chat's a little bit confused by what Mitch is doing. So, the hitbox of Bowser does not actually exist.
Mitch goes down!
Oh no! Oh, he took a hit! Oh no! Oh, this Sky could take this if she doesn't get hit here!
She's got one more.
Oh my! Holy cow!
And Bowser up. Down he goes.
Oh,
And we're up the
GG!
fireball.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Day 10 of the 12K Strong for St. Jude Marathon on twitch.tv/Skybills. Alongside Z-Man, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and tonight we have a Legend of Zelda Randomizer 16 Triforce community race as we raise money to benefit St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital as they help to end childhood cancer. For more information, go to stjude.org. And Z-Man, we've got a fun one here. The 16 Triforce, kind of a double race in a sense here.
Yeah, it is a double race. So what we're doing tonight is we're doing the normal normal nightly flags, which Farron will go over in a couple minutes. But what we're doing is we're doing 8 Triforces, killing Ganon, grabbing the Triforce, and then starting a second seed. So we're going to do 16 Triforces, 2 Ganon kills, and 1 pickup of Zelda. And everybody here that's been in Sky's chat before knows the 4 names. We've got Skybills, we've got Seawolf, we've got Toaster, we've got CJ. Everybody knows who these guys are. This is going to be a fun and competitive race. But we are also taking donations, and I believe we have an important donation and announcement to make. Farron, would you do the honors for us?
Yes, most certainly. So just before we hit the airwaves here, J Money had donated $20 to put us over the $11,000 mark. And what that did, well, that unlocked a bonus day to the marathon here. Is now this coming Tuesday, May 15th, Skybills will play a Super Mario Odyssey blind playthrough. And that doesn't mean that we're done by any means. And not only was this a milestone in that regard, but it actually passed $11,000. So we have actually, this is the most that has been raised in the history of this particular marathon over the course of the years, passing last year's total of an even $11,000. So now we're just looking to keep on going. If we pass the $15,000 mark, it'll unlock an additional day's playthrough of Super Mario Odyssey this Wednesday, the 16th. So definitely keep those donations coming in as we help the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital working to end childhood cancer.
Absolutely. I know we can get to 15,000 tonight, guys. Come on. I know you guys can do this. We can get to 15. We can start those 2 days of Super Mario Odyssey for Sky. And also keep in mind, when it comes to St. Jude and the St. Jude charity, all of the money goes directly to St. Jude. There's no middleman. Sky doesn't get a cut. Everything goes to St. Jude. So please, guys, get out there, donate some money. And remember, there are prizes awaiting at the end.
Oh, yes. Prizes on each night. In this case, tonight, with a minimum $10 donation, you could be eligible to win either a Tier 1 gift subscription to the Sky Bills channel here, or the customized prize of the evening, a Legend of Zelda cart signed by Lack Attack and BT, along with a Perler of Link along with the Triforce, and as if that wasn't enough, a Zelda vanilla air freshener, because we love irony, the fact that it's a randomizer and the air freshener is vanilla.
All right, so I'm going to go count the runners in, and Firon is going to go over the flags that we are racing tonight, just in case anybody's a little unfamiliar with it.
Exactly. For those unfamiliar, this is the Legend of Zelda that you know just over 3 decades ago, with a few twists, though. A lot of randomization. What's randomized? Well, the cave locations, including the dungeons, swords, take any road caves, as well as the shops, they're all shuffled around. The dungeon items are randomized. The rooms within the dungeons are changed around. And the rooms only found in the second quest are added into the mix. Also, enemies are changed around, so you may see dungeon enemies in the overworld and vice versa. And this is a keynote. Most enemies and bosses have a hit point range of plus or minus 2, meaning enemies that normally require 3 hits with the sword may take as few as 1 or as many as 5. Plus, our racers will be able to use the select button to switch items to save time having to constantly navigate the pause menu. And looks like we're starting off here in the vanilla level 3, and we've got a bonus coin of 33 coins to start off, a little bit better than standard on the middle secret prize.
Yeah, normally the medium secret is 30. The range can be 25 to 40 here, 33 above average, which is absolutely wonderful to see. And you can already see that all 4 of the runners are taking the same path down into that extreme southwest. And they should be able to buy bombs, which are perfectly mediumly priced at 20, but we do have a cheap blue ring for 230.
Normally 250 in the standard game, and that'll give them a chance to see what all there is. And it looks like, we've got Willy Wonka saying, "You lose, good day, sir," and taking usually about 20 of their rupees. But that is also randomized.
Torma, to answer your question, the first seed ends when they touch the Triforce of Power after defeating Ganon. So we have a toaster screen scroll over into the grave, where we can already see Sky has made her way to.
That screen wrap is always a challenge. I've never been able to figure out how to get that going, but that's why they're all skilled here. And Skybill's grabbing the blue candle.
Yeah, speaking of that screen scroll, I've been playing this game for about 18 months now, and I still have not done this one screen scroll. They've never worked for me.
Ooh. Oh, Seawolf taking a death. CJ, meanwhile, had found one of the large secrets, and pretty generous, 119 rupees.
So
normally 100, yeah.
Yeah, 119 rupee big secret, 33 rupee medium secret. This is nice.
Let the shopping spree begin.
So now we're going to have Sky check out the Armos here over in Death Mountain, or in the grave, whichever you prefer. And let's see if our item is here, or if it is actually, it's not in Death Mountain. It's not here by the lake, so we know that it's going to be one of the 3 over near the forest, either the 2 in the forest or the 1 in the Lost Hills.
And we see level 5 for Skybills. Heading out, possibly seeing... No, I thought she might try to see if the upper door could open, but nope, she's just going to keep on looking for a sword. That's what our runners are ideally looking for first, is trying to find where that wooden sword is to be able to destroy their enemies.
And we have a level 9 find on Chester's side. Level 9 is the vanilla start location.
Well, you got to, yeah, it's got to be a little bit unexpected.
And we have a donation to report. Trema donates $20. Tringles for the kids. Thank you, Trema, for your donation. We really appreciate it.
It most certainly is appreciated. CJ now dropping a bomb, and before being able to collect, ends up getting hit by the Octoroks, and CJ taking a death.
So given how we are probably now on the twitch.com front page, and I'm sure we're getting viewers from the twitch.com front page, we're going to do our best to kind of explain this randomizer as we go. But if you guys ever have any questions, please pop into the chat, ask away. The guys in the chat here, people in the chat, are more than friendly enough to answer questions, and Firon and I'll do as best a job as we can to answer questions as we go.
And don't forget to donate to the cause here, as has been noted. Make sure to go to the tiltify.com link that is there in the chat to be able to donate, as the donations directly to Skybills will not go to the charity. So as much as you'd like to be able to help her out, this is about the charity, so use that link specifically, as that'll also get you in for the potential prizes as well.
Okay, so CJ's picking up his second big secret from Vanilla Level 1, so it'll be interesting to see if he does anything with the money. Like, buy some hints. Now, they were a little bit pricey, and he hasn't saved his game, so it doesn't surprise me that he's not buying them right now.
Not quite. And let's see, Skybill's heading into another one of those not so nice folks that take your money.
And something that we should note here on Chess Jerk's side. So, seeing Pole's voice, the bunnies on the overworld is absolutely wonderful. That means they're not in the underworld. Problem is, they can screen scroll better than you can. So if you're trying to screen scroll and you don't get a first chance, there's a pretty good idea you're going to wind up with a bunny on top of your head. And that's not good when you don't have, blue ring or red ring.
Well, speaking of blue ring, CJ picking up the blue ring after getting those double money secrets, and Sky finding level 9. Well, not exactly in its vanilla location, but in the vanilla sword location, the vanilla wood sword.
So there's a little bit of confusion in chat as to their tunic color. So turns out I'm the one that generated these seeds, and I posted the files in Sky's Discord. Well, I had forgotten that I always play with a white tunic. So if you see a white tunic, that's essentially green. If you see blue tunic, that is blue ring. And if you see red tunic, that is red ring, which apparently Toaster picked up somewhere.
I don't recall seeing that, but that doesn't mean it isn't possible.
Interesting. Unless he did just take the seed number and generated his own, which is possible.
Yeah, one of the advantages to, or I guess one of the features to Zelda 1 Randomizer is that you can opt to change the tunic color of Link to a litany of different ones. And J-Dirk noting in chat that maybe the white sword item could perhaps be the red ring.
And we have a sword pickup in the Lost Hills Armos.
Alright, so an early advantage for Chess Jerk, as he's got the sword as well as the blue ring.
And as I have been requested, I have to do my signature. What?
And now any roads being taken here by Chest Jerk, and a nice little bit of sporadic sprinkling.
They're solid any roads. Take them and run. So this should be where the armor's item in at is the boomerang. Ladies and gentlemen, all hail.
A little bit of an inside joke that we'll let everybody else on. The wooden boomerang is affectionately known by the community as Lord Banana,
Because
and that's
it
where
looks
the
like a
all hail
banana.
comes from, because it looks like a banana.
All right, so if we noticed, the levels are really sparse here so far in this. We've only seen, I think, level 5, and now
Skybill
level
just
7.
found level 7.
But without a weapon other than the blue candle, she wants nothing to do with it. Doesn't surprise me.
And another you lose. Good day, sir, for Amazing Toaster. And one for Skybills as well. And level 5 now found on the Seawolf side.
Yeah, missed what was on the coast, on CJ's side.
I believe that was the Silver Arrow, as I look at the look at the delay in this case.
Ooh.
So
So if
those
that
are a
is-
good thing to find. So that means that the ladder is even more crucial than usual indeed.
Yeah, that if it is the silver arrows, that does make ladder absolutely required. Which ostensibly means that this ladder could be teasing our runners for a while before we actually silver arrows pickups. Oh, and we have the magic boomerang as the white sword item along the coast. And I'm getting notification that we are now officially on the twitch.com front page. Everybody from the front page, welcome to 12K Strong for St. Jude. This is Skybill's annual marathon raising money for St. Jude.
Yes, and as you take a look in the chat here for Skybills, you can take a look at the place to be able to provide some donations, as the money benefits St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital as they help to end childhood cancer, and we appreciate you joining in here at twitch.tv. And level 4 being found on Amazing Toaster's side.
Okay, we have Sky finding, and we have Seawolf going through level 5. Wait, level 8 is under the burn bush in the forest? Fred?
Well, an interesting question in chat. Who's in the lead? That is an interesting question. I guess as far as the lead, it's
I don't think
kinda
right now
early
we
to
can
tell. Yeah.
Nah, nobody's in the lead right now. They're still in the exploration stage, and as you can see, only 2 of our runners actually have gotten a sword pickup. So it's kind of even right now. I would say Toaster and Chest Jerk have a slightly, just because they have a sword. But hard to say.
Yeah, I mean, if you go by hearts and you figure that Seawolf and Amazing Toaster have the advantage, I mean, the red or the blue ring Chest Jerk has. So, I mean, that's certainly. I mean, I guess if you have to give a lead, I would say a very slight lead to Chest Jerk, but it's still extremely early.
Hint over on Seawolf's side, we have level 6 that is up on Death Mountain. Ooh, looks like we are possibly ladder blocked here in level 3. All right,
Well,
Sky.
unless he goes to the left.
Sky finds her sword, but can't do anything in level 4 because I believe she's key blocked out of level 4. So, if level 7 is not segmented, this should be the item here in level 7. Which is just...
And it's the book.
ugly. That is not a fun first item to find. Meanwhile, we have Toaster having fun with blue whiz robes and a diamond staircase.
Oh, an amazing Toaster with the ladder in 3.
That's huge.
And we see that's in the northeast corner there. So once Toaster heads down the coast, he'll be happy to find the silver arrows. And also want to thank Centroid41 for the $25 donation. Greatly appreciated. Oh, and now both Skybills and Chest Jerk. So we've got 3 of our runners in level 3.
And meanwhile, Seawolf is still exploring Death Mountain. And we have a map pickup for level 3 here, as we do when we play Legend of Zelda Randomizer with shapes on. Ladies and gentlemen, name that ink blot.
For fans of the movie Short Circuit, I'm going to say number 5, the robot.
Number 5 is alive.
Or for those like me who watch Short Circuit 2, number Johnny 5. And the Seawolf picking up the sword.
So everybody has a sword now. About 15 minutes into the seed, and everybody has a sword. That's not bad.
I didn't see if Skybill's picked up the ladder or not.
I did not either. Tim K14, you've never seen this game before. Well, welcome to seeing it for the first time. But every time you see it, it'll be new, because this is Legend of Zelda Randomizer. So we put everything in a blender and kind of shuffled it around. About, now actually might be a good time for one of these viewers from the main channel here. Why don't you go through what we're randomizing here in this seed tonight?
Oh, sure. For those who... those just joining us here on twitch.tv, able to see it here on the main page. I'm Ferran Burgundy alongside Z-Man. This is the Legend of Zelda Randomizer. It's like the game that you know and love from over 3 decades ago, but with a few twists. What's randomized? The cave locations, including the dungeons, swords, the Take Any Road caves. The shops are shuffled around, as are the dungeon items randomized, as you saw the ladder in level 3 just a moment ago. The rooms within the dungeons are changed around, and the rooms only found in the second quest are added into the mix. Also, the enemies are changed around, so you may see dungeon enemies in the overworld, and vice versa. Most enemies and bosses will have a hit point range of plus or minus 2, meaning that enemies that normally require 3 hits may take as few as 1 or as many as 5. Plus, our racers will be able to use the select button to switch items to save time from having to constantly navigate the pause menu.
So while Ferran was going over that, we did see Chest Jerk pick up his ladder 17 minutes into 17 minutes, so about 3 minutes behind Toaster.
Oh, and look at that level 8 ink blot.
Oh, wow. That is a severe pain in the butt ink blot there. This is a triple segment level 8. Ouch. Now, this actually, now if Sky can keep this in mind, this will actually give Skybills a clue as to level 7's shape. Because level 8 and level 7 share a 8x8 grid, so we can pretty reasonably assume that level 7 is probably going to be double segmented, if there's anything at all in that lower left-hand portion.
I think J Money putting it very accurately, an awful game of Tetris in level 8.
Yeah. It's a very good way to put it. Very, very good way. Seraphos HP, has anybody ever told me I sound a lot like Kermit? All the time. And if you're not careful, I'll do my rendition of Rainbow Connection.
You know, when I first, and this is going back a few months, when I first heard you on commentary, actually what I had thought of, and maybe it was because of the time of year, I thought it was the voice of Ralphie from A Christmas Story.
You'll poke your eye out.
I mean, not the actual, like, kid, but, you know, the one who was doing the voiceover, the narrator.
I forget who that was. But tell you what, we get to 15K tonight, I will give you my rendition of Rainbow Connection. How about that?
Oh boy.
We get to 15K, I'll do it.
I'll even harmonize, why not? If that is an incentive, I don't know what is.
And we have, I think, our first triangle pickup. Seawolf picking up the triangle out of level 4.
Okay, so 19.5-minute mark. Meanwhile, I saw that Chess Jerk had picked up the coast item. So the silver arrow is in possession. And Skybill's dealing with a lot of swords and a lot of trouble.
Now, the good news is if anybody's ever watched Sky play The Legend of Zelda Randomizer, she's a very good defensive player. So for her, this room, not a real big trouble. Dom159357, thank you very much for your subscription to Skybills. Ooh, Red Ring. Red Ring in level 8 for Amazing Toaster. And we are Power Bracelet blocked, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at Skybill's screen. A feat of strength will lead to the white sword. Therefore, we are indeed Power Bracelet blocked. Toaster gets the triangle out of the Triforce out of level 8. And Seawolf gets his ladder. Yes, Sea Falcon, the grave has already been checked, so the grave did not have a level. Seraphos HP, did Sky go through that block? Yes, she did. She just utilized what we call the block clip, and she can clip right through the blocks.
All right, and we want to thank Red Queen Running for the $5 donation, asking, why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Is that hypothetical? Is that, is that just one of those questions you ask, or do you actually want to answer that? Ooh, Skybill's finding the magic key in level 8. So, in level 8, we have the magic key and the red ring. Meanwhile, Amazing Toaster finding level 2.
I had to fight my impulse to sing those lyrics. Because we're still about, oh goodness, math, $3,924.85 away from hitting that incentive.
So notice the staircase here in level 2. That means that this level 2 is indeed segmented.
And the reason being is that the item that you would find is not hidden in a staircase.
And here comes the map. Oh, we have 2 triple segmented dungeons, a triple segmented 8, and now a triple segmented level 2. That may very well be meat block, but Toaster has the meat. Of course, it wasn't meat block because it was the only room down there. Oh well.
So now, did he up A in time to reset to hold on to said meat or enemy bait?
Don't know. We'll see next time he pauses the menu. Level 8 behind or ahead of level 2? Yes. This is a randomizer, so the order in which they find the levels is... I'm not going to say meaningless, but the reason why the levels are still numbered in this randomizer is because the level you're in dictates where an item might be and how many items are in the level. Like, for example, level 1 has 2 items. One is going to be on the floor, and one is going to be underneath the staircase. Level 2, that we see Amazing Toaster in, will have an item that is on the floor, either when you enter the room or after you kill the enemy set. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 all have one item underneath the staircase. So that's why you still see the numbers. Okay? What's really more important is how many triangles, how many Triforce pieces each runner has. And to my knowledge, I think everybody but Skybills has one, and Skybills doesn't have any yet. I don't think.
Well, there was a compass pickup on Sky's part.
Okay, according to chat, looks like we have found the recorder in level 2, which I missed because I was busy checking out CJ's fighting here in level 6.
And that is correct. We were able to see it briefly in the menu. As, yes, CJ working on, and taking out the 4 heads. Meanwhile, in the Death Mountain spot, we've got 20. So the small secret is double what its usual value is. So there's money abound, or rupees abound.
JLo making a very good point with his latest donation. JLo donates $1, saying, "It's not much, but every little bit helps. If everyone currently in chat donated $1, we'd hit 15,000. Awesome point, JLo. And you know what? Every little bit does help. And, if we could get half the people in this chat to donate $1, that would be amazing. That, and remember, at 15K, I'll sing.
All right, and we've got the Armos item pickup on the Seawolf side.
Purple Robot, is this a computer playing? Nope, they are 4 living, breathing people. Is it a speedrun race? Well, I mean, it's a race. It's a speedrun in that they're trying to do it as quickly as possible. This is a randomizer, though. So this is the Zelda 1, Legend of Zelda, randomized.
So all of the... everything's kind of shaken around a little bit. So there's not exactly a strategy as you would see with traditional Legend of Zelda where you know you're going directly from point A to point B to point C. this, you kind of have to figure out what the ideal path is, and you're trying to do so faster than the other players who are going on here.
Red Queen running, bringing up a very good point. And in fact, be synthetic. Well, given how good he is at this game, I'd buy it.
Okay, and Chess Jerk not going to gamble.
Medley fan, we are playing 2 seeds. The first seed ends when you pick up the Triforce of Power after defeating Ganon, and then they start the second seed. The second seed ends when Zelda is found.
And we have a red ring pickup on Skybill's side. So that red ring will cut the damage done by 3/4, essentially.
So something to note here. Skybill's is the only one that got both items out of level 8 and the Triforce, which is a good thing, because she has now full cleared that hellish level 8, but it took her a lot of time to do that. So, great that she got the Triforce, great she has the NQ, great she has the red ring, but she's got some time to make up now.
Got a little catching up to do. And we've got a hint. Aquamentus awaits with the bow.
So we do know the required bow is in level 1.
All right, so another heart container for CJ.
Silent Harmony, we are power bracelet blocked. Because there was a hint that says that a feat of strength will, whatever, the white sword. So we know that we are power bracelet blocked because somebody did check the grave.
Ooh, and Toaster having to do a quick reset as he ran into a leave your life or your keys room.
Ooh.
So either having to give 3 keys, which he had none, or 1 life container, or 1 heart container. And the white sword item is the magic boomerang.
The bloomerang, the inferior model.
Okay, and we want to thank DePaul Doug for the $25 donation. Great cause, great charity, great game. I agree on all 3 points.
And again, to those of you just viewing us from the front page, welcome to 12K Strong for St. Jude, done by Skybills. We are playing Zelda 1 Randomizer tonight. Always a fun game. I love this game. Love it.
Yeah, this is day 10 of the marathon, as been working to raise money to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital as they help to end childhood cancer. For more information, go to stjude.org. And as you see the link in chat, the tiltify.com link, that is where you can help donate to the cause, as we are just over $11,100 and hitting that $11,000 mark just before we got started here. That unlocked a bonus day to the marathon. This coming Tuesday, May 15th, Skybills will play a Super Mario Odyssey blind playthrough. But that doesn't mean that the incentives stop there. If we pass the $15,000 mark, it'll unlock an additional day of the playthrough of Super Mario Odyssey this Wednesday, the 16th, because it all can't be done in one day. Plus, we found out the added bonus that we will get to hear the crooning of my co-commentator Z-Man here.
Only if we get to 15K tonight. Come on, I know you guys can do it.
So all 4 of our runners in respective levels. Level 4 for Skybills, 7 for the Seawolf and Amazing Toaster, and CJ Chest Jerk in 8.
Oh, and there is the double segmented level 7 as we talked about earlier.
With just 2 rooms off to the side. Oh, and there's the level 8 triangle, but first, gonna hop on in and pick up that red ring is CJ.
Yeah, the real nice thing about the red ring here in level 8 is that if you miss this red ring, then I don't know what to tell you, man, because it is in the same room as the Triforce.
All right, so it looks like everybody apart from the Sea Wolf has the level 8 Triforce. CJ, I believe, has 4 and 8. I believe that's it. Has the Sea Wolf gathered any of the triangles?
Yeah, he did. I want to say he got the 1 out of 5, maybe? It's hard to keep up with 4 screens.
Yeah, exactly.
And it looks like Sky finds the Triforce in level 4.
At 3411, okay.
Antlers 44 bringing up a very good point that at this point Sky is the only one who has not found ladder. That is absolutely correct.
And a little more rupees for Sky. And level 2 now for CJ.
And we know that level 2 contains the recorder. Dork, I don't think Sky got the triangle out of level 3, so I bet you she will be going back. Okay, so we have now 2 of our runners, Chest Jerk and level 2, and we have a near sync between our other 2 runners, Sky builds an amazing toaster.
A pair of virtual high fives. As now they're both heading up, we'll see what the Vanilla White Sword location has. Well, it's got some bombs and the blue ring and a large shield that you don't often see purchased. And by often, I mean ever.
There are some people that do kind of sort of swear by the big shield. Zarnax 42 is one that I know frequently picks up the big shield.
And a reset as there was a bit of a bait block in level 2 for the Sea Wolf. And don't forget, make sure to return to the Skybills channel tomorrow night here at 8 p.m. Eastern as what will be featured, a Super Mario 64 70-star open race, one of the most beloved categories of a beloved Nintendo 64 game. So more opportunities to check out what you're enjoying and make sure to help out the cause here and provide donations as we're part of the 12K Strong for St. Jude Marathon here on twitch.tv/Skybills.
Sky finding her way into level 7, and we still have Seawolf getting through level 2. Meanwhile, Chest Jerk has already gotten the Triforce out of level 2.
And to note something in chat regarding the donations, the bits do not count towards the donation of the cause. So if you're looking to donate via bits, that will not help toward that donation total. Bits do not count as any currency toward the donations, nor do gifted subs, nor do t-shirts. And for those who provide a minimum $10 donation, you could be eligible to win either a Tier 1 gift subscription here to the Skybills channel, or the customized prize of the evening, a Legend of Zelda cart signed by Lack Attack and BT, along with a Perler of Link, along with the Triforce, and a Zelda Vanilla Air Freshener, because we love irony.
All right, and Skybill's picking up.
Picking up the book.
We just got a hint in level 4 for level 5. Dig Dagger. Oh, that's right. We've already found level 5. My bad. Okay. So what levels haven't we seen? I don't think we've seen anybody in level 1.
We've not seen 1, nor have we seen 6.
Yep, I think that those are the 2 levels we haven't seen.
Now, chat pointing out that while it doesn't count toward the total, the bits are assisting in the cost of the shipping of the prizes. And also of note, if Sky gets up to 350 subscriptions or subs, then Skybills will donate $50 to the St. Jude cause. And if she gets up to 400 subscriptions, she'll donate $100 to St. Jude. So there's a number of different ways to contribute. We'd love to be able to see you contribute to the St. Jude's donation, but if you're not able to, you want to throw some bits in to help with the shipping of the prizes, or want to throw a sub into the mix, you can certainly do so. And speaking of donations, I want to thank TrueBlue83 for the $10 donation, saying, let's give cancer a good old-fashioned beatdown. And I want to thank Psychotic Spoon for a $10 donation. Yo, hook me up with that sick air freshener.
Yep, and remember that for every $10, you get 1 entry into the drawing, and if you donate up to 50, you can get 5 entries. Okay, but things do max out at 5 entries. So if you donate $50, you get 5 entries.
But you're certainly welcome to donate more, and they do not carry over from day to day. So if you're looking for a prize a little bit later in the marathon here, you would have to donate on that individual day to be eligible for that prize.
Yep, and you don't even have to donate $10. If you can only afford $1 or $2, that's always more than welcome too, because every dollar helps.
Yeah, prizes are good, but getting rid of cancer—that's the ultimate prize, isn't it?
Well, of course, absolutely.
So now we've got levels 3, 5, 7, and 8 for our respective runners.
And looks like Chestrick is going back into level 3, which was ladder blocked.
Which is funny, given that the ladder was in level 3.
Oh, he was key blocked. That's right. He was key blocked out of this level. That's right. See Wolf now exploring level 8, where he's already found the any key, so he'll be happy to find the red ring with the triangle.
So as far as the items here, so far we've determined that the recorder is in level 2, the bow is in level 1, although it has not yet, the level has not been found by anybody. The ladder is in level 3. I don't believe we've seen what's in 4.
Heart container.
Oh, the heart container was in 4. Okay, I did not catch that. Okay, 5. I believe we'll find out in a little bit here. 6 we have not seen from anybody. Level 7 has the book. Level 8 has the any key and the red ring. The Armos item is the boomerang. The white sword item was the magic boomerang. And the coast item was the silver arrows.
Somebody in chat just asked, where do you get the randomizer? I just posted it in chat.
And we have a level 7 Triforce for Skybills. A feat of strength will lead to the white sword.
Everybody has seen that hint, so that's either got, I think that's got to be level 1 at this point. That's behind the power bracelet.
One of the power bracelet spots, yes.
So if level 1 is there, that means the white sword and the bow are in 1, which means the power bracelet's in 6. Right? Does that make sense?
Unless it's here in 5. I mean, did we see what the 5 item was?
I don't remember. Oh god, that room right there is a possible item room.
And Sky now picking up the ladder.
Now, even though she picked up the ladder roughly 30 minutes behind everybody else, the good news is nothing has really been ladder blocked. Level 3 is ladder blocked, but oh look, the ladder's in here. Oh, level 5 does have the power bracelet. DePaul Doug, item update. So, if I'm reading the tea leaves correctly, I think it's bow and white sword in a ladder blocked 1. We have recorder in 2, ladder in 3, heart container in 4, power bracelet in 5. That means
the
raft
would have to be in 6, yeah.
Yep, raft in 6. 7 has the book, 8 has the any key and the
red ring,
which means 9 then has the wand and the red candle. Because the Armos was the regular boomerang, the white sword item was the magic boomerang, and the other item I can't think of. The ladder item was the silver arrows.
Yeah, the coast item.
Ha! All that without writing anything down. Take that, brain.
I was keeping track. I had everything written down, so if there was anything along the way, I was help make sure you were all right there, Z-Man.
Yeah, cool, thanks.
But that is good to commit to memory. You were showing that 40 is the new 20.
Shish.
Having turned a big 4-0 earlier this week, did Z-Man. Had to have a little fun with that.
I did indeed.
And, oh, wow. First of all, I want to thank Rob Draven for the $50 donation. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And Just Bernie with a $1,000 donation saying, just because we are a small community doesn't mean we can't make a big impact. And you most certainly did. Just Bernie, thank you. $1,000 to the St. Jude. Wow, I'm floored. I would say I'm silenced, but then it's going to be a pretty quiet commentary.
Wow, Bernie, awesome. And thanks, Rob. But that, whoo-hoo. All right, we're up to 12,171. We're $2,800 away from me singing. Come on, guys, you can do it.
There we go. In lieu of your slightly belated birthday presents to Z-Man, you can go ahead and donate to the cause, and that will certainly be acceptable. And Skybill's finding the white sword item and, well, getting told what she really, really wants, and she didn't really, really want that.
And as J-Lo mentions in chat, we are now officially 12K strong for St. Jude.
We are 12,171 and counting. But there's still more to go. As at $15,000, not only does it unlock the dulcet tones of Z-Man singing, but in a more serious bit of things, it will unlock an additional day of playthrough of the Super Mario Odyssey blind playthrough by Skybills, and that would be this Wednesday, the 16th. Already earlier, roughly an hour ago, we reached $11,000, and that unlocked the first day of the blind playthrough, but you want to see her get all the way through it, right? No, you don't want to go half done.
And J-Dirk making a very good point that the signed Zelda cart tonight is very well worth your donations because it is signed by the current world record holder, Lack Attack 24, and also signed by the reigning GDQ champion of Legend of Zelda, Bristicle. And it is a complete in-cart set, so it does have the instructions, instruction manual, and everything. So it's very well worth donating, as well as what are the other prices we're playing for tonight?
Oh, well, of course. I mean, as if that cart wasn't enough. I mean, there's also the Perler. Yes, the Perler of Link along with the Triforce, as well as the Zelda Vanilla Air Freshener. Because it's a randomizer, we've got to have vanilla something.
Just be glad it's not vanilla ice cream. Don't think you'd make it in one piece.
It certainly would not. So, Amazing Toaster finding the Triforce in level 4, but opting to do a little bit more exploration.
Meanwhile, Chest Jerk is getting through level 6.
And it looks like in chat, if I'm looking at that right, is that 300 bits being given to Sky for picking up the book?
Yeah, because normally in the nightly races, somebody donates 500 bits, or a combination of people donate 500 bits, then she will pick up the book.
Okay, so it almost seemed obligatory, given everything going on here, she was getting the book. All right, a compass pickup for Amazing Toaster, and Sky did pick up the ladder about 6 minutes ago to answer True Blue's question in chat. So Sky back on the outside here and looking for the next level.
So, question in chat, L. Telksley, how do you know who is the furthest? Well, we're doing the best we can to pay attention to all 4 streams, but basically for this seed, what is necessary in this seed is the ladder and the power bracelet and the 8 Triforce pieces. I'm pretty sure Chest Jerk has more Triforce pieces than Toaster, although both Toaster and Chest Jerk have the power bracelet. So I think Chest Jerk is marginally ahead, I think. Maybe.
Well, Chest Jerk just picking up the Triforce in level 6. And had to remember which one was level 2.
He whistled to level 2 to go easily check some of these power bracelet spots.
Okay, and the level 4 Triforce for Toaster.
So if I've been paying attention roughly correctly, I'm pretty sure Chest Jerk only needs Triforce out of level 1. I'm pretty sure Toaster needs level 1 and 6. And Sky needs 1, 5, and 6, I think. Seawolf, I'm not so sure on.
Seawolf picking up level 3. As Chest Jerk has found level 1. And we want to thank Shredberg for the $10 donation. Got to have that cart and got to kick Cancer's... I think you know where it goes from there.
And we do have a bow pickup here in level 1. And it is a segmented level 1.
Very interesting.
Skybill's finding the mandatory power bracelet there in level 5, which we, which she does with everybody, I think, in this race knows is mandatory.
And we've got an upgrade to the white sword for CJ. And we want to thank Sis Crusher for the... Let me try it again. Sis Crusher for the $20 donation. Thank you very much. The children certainly appreciate it. That puts us over the $12,200 mark. And level 1 Triforce for CJ.
So if I've been doing this kind of correctly, he should be heading into level 9 now, I think. Maybe.
Well, CJ, if you could kind of hit the start button and bring up the menu for just a moment, it'd be super duper appreciated. No, he's heading into 7.
Oh, so we didn't get the Triforce out of 7. Okay.
No, there might have been a block of some sort earlier.
Oh, and Toaster's in level 7 too, so... And it looks like... Are we kind of mini-segmented in 7?
Yeah, It looks like there is just those 2 rooms off to the side.
Without the map, you ain't finding that Triforce. Woof!
There's a triple segment.
That is a tucked-away Triforce in level 7.
Ooh, and want to thank Epona for the $20 donation. Good luck on the event. Really hope all goes well.
Everything has been going fantastically, Epona. Thank you for asking. And thanks for the well wishes.
And there is a level 7 Triforce for Toaster.
Now Toaster is going to go check some of these push block spots to go find his level 1 right next door. So he knows that both the bow and the white sword are in here.
So we've got a Goma here in 7 for CJ, and takes the rupee and moves on.
This blue Dark Nut room in level 6 is not particularly fun. But then again, I don't like Dark Nuts. Then Dark Nuts don't like me, so...
It's a mutual lack of admiration.
Yes, exactly. I want to kill them, they want to kill me. And they frequently do.
And they're giving Seawolf a little bit of a challenge here. But Seawolf with the great combat, so should be able to take it out.
So Medley fan asks, say Z-Man, Dark Nuts or Wizrobes? Wizrobes all day. I Wizrobes all day.
And do they mean which do you prefer, or which is the more cumbersome?
I would much prefer to fight Wizrobes any day of the week. I find them, they're not easy to fight, but they're easier to fight than Dark Nuts, in my opinion. But I'm biased against Dark Nuts because, well, yeah.
I would ask what have the Dark Nuts ever done to you, but we can just watch whenever you're doing the nightly races here among the sewing circle, this fun group of folks here, and that pretty much is, it pretty much answers it on its own. So here we are at the 1 hour mark, and Chess Jerk has just picked up level 7's Triforce.
Yeah, so unless I miss my guess, now he has, I think. And does...
The only one I'm not sure of is 5. I don't know if CJ had picked up 5. Although Skybills has, because I just saw that on the corner of the screen here.
They're both going into 9, aren't they? So wherever it is, they're going to the same place. I think.
I believe that they're heading to 5.
Oh, yeah. So what was the...
What was the block in 5?
I could have sworn... I know I saw Sky got the Triforce out of 5. So what is Toaster looking for then? Oh, level 6. He needs 6 cleared. Okay.
Yeah, it has been a challenge to keep track of, to say the least. One thing I am able to keep track of, though, I want to thank Japan Has Rice for the $20 donation. No comment, but certainly appreciate your contribution to the cause, and I'm sure the children appreciate it as well.
Oh, this Triforce room is just mean. 6 blue Wizrobes, but meh. Red ring, white sword, just base tank strats activated.
And there it is, and there's level 5 for Chess Jerk. And I believe now Chess Jerk is going to enter go mode for the first half of our race here. That's right, first half, as in once Ganon is taken care of here, the reset button will be hit, and the second of the 2 seeds will occur. And we get to start all over with a completely different set of randomization.
So, question in chat from Lava Drake again. Do bits go to charity? No, the bits themselves don't go to charity, although in a roundabout way they do, because they do help to support Sky and shipping costs incurred by her from shipping off so many prizes, because we're giving away prizes every single day.
And tonight's prize, for example, for every $10 donation up to a maximum of 5, it gives you an eligibility to win either a Tier 1 gift subscription to the Sky Bills channel or the customized prize of the evening, a Legend of Zelda cart signed by Lack Attack 24 and BT. That's right, the current world record holder and the reigning GDQ race champion of Legend of Zelda, along with a Perler of Link, along with the Triforce, and a Zelda Vanilla Air Freshener. All that with a minimum $10 donation. Every $10 gets you a ticket for eligibility. And Skybill's picking up the Triforce in level 1. Meanwhile, CJ is in 9.
Mama Drake, again, thank you so much for the 500 bits. That's awesome of you. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Guaranteed to stop Dig Doggers. We have a 5-bomb upgrade here in level 6. Awesome. Very nice. So it's looking like, unless there's a bomb hole here, this wonderful sea room is might actually be mandatory. We'll see, though.
Uh-oh.
All right, so remember, everybody in chat here, that even though it looks like Chess Jerk is getting ready to finish this seed, he is kind of, sort of, because remember, we're only doing the Ganon kill here, and then kill Ganon, pick up the Triforce, and move immediately to seed number 2. So Zelda is not required in this seed.
And thank you to A Silent Harmony for making the note in chat. There's also subscription or sub incentives for Sky. For 350 subs that she has here, Sky will send a $50 donation to St. Jude. And for 400 sub points, it'll be a $100 donation that she'll send. So a number of different ways that you can contribute, whether it be donating directly to the cause, donating your bits, subscribing, a number of different ways here. And we have bacon just that quickly here.
Yep, so CJ finishes seed 1 in 106.06. So Chess Jerk is now on to seed 2.
And there is the 6 Triforce for Sky.
And Seawolf picks up his mandatory power bracelet. Ooh, nice quick sword.
Oh, wow.
Pickup.
Quick sword.
I love that quick sword in seed 2. Also love it when the first thing you kill drops a bomb.
Oh, and level 9 right off the bat. Still a little ways to go to get there, though.
Yeah.
But given the early finds of some of these things here, maybe not that quick.
Okay, Amazing Toaster now making his way into level 9. And I think Sky is right behind him. Now, this actually gives Sky an advantage, because Sky always goes left from the start. And left was the correct way to go. Gizmo Duck Gaming, thank you very much for the 10 Cheap Cheeps. If I remember correctly, I think Ganon is just down and left. Or down left?
Well, Toaster now doubling back, and we see that the bombs for CJ in the second run, a little more pricey at 28.
And Sky has found Ganon in Seed 1. And Toaster, I don't think, is far behind. As long as he makes the right call here and goes down, he does. Okay. So again, another down left. And Skybills has finished Seed 1 in 108.35. Let's give her.
108.35 for the bacon for Skybill. So now she's going to start on the second seed.
Yep, so CJ has a 2 minute and 29-second head start.
Only insurmountable in American Gladiator.
Dun, 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 dun. So we had 26 bombs and a 30 rupee medium secret on C2, it looks like. So if you're seeing a little delay on Sky's side, she uses a quote-unquote old-fashioned laminated map with a dry erase marker. So she needs a couple minutes to clear her map so she can get going with C2. Toaster with a 109.39.
So only about a minute 4 behind Sky, but as you mentioned with that map, that'll pretty much put Toaster and Sky fairly even. And I love the intro names there. Toast halfway there.
Living on a prayer. What now?
Okay, you didn't say which thing you were singing. Speaking of the singing incentive, I want to thank Lava Drake again for the $25 donation and the comment, "Cancer sucks, especially in kids."
Absolutely.
We're all hard-pressed to disagree on that one. And we've got the level 5 Triforce. I keep wanting to say Tringle because of your group here.
You can say Tringle.
We can say Tringle? Okay.
I think everybody here at this point has heard the word Tringle enough, be it either from myself or the chat at this point, even the newbies on Twitch from twitch.com. I'm pretty sure they're used to that, methodology as well.
Now, just to make sure, I thought it was twitch.tv.
Yeah, it is twitch.tv. My bad.
Okay. Just want to make sure we give the right credit to the right people here.
Well, yeah, and don't forget I'm old. Everything is .com.
I'm not that far behind you. That's why I'm trying to keep things set up here. All right, so we've got the take any roads, which are two right next to each other, and a Harry Potter spoiler, apparently. At least I think so. I don't know. I never saw them. I'm sure people are going to give me heat for that.
Oh, okay. Seawolf now stumbling into... All right, now here we go. Now we got to keep Seed straight. Seawolf going into level 1 from Seed 1.
As if there wasn't enough to keep track of.
71 rupee blue candle. Oof. But apparently CJ has the money for it.
It is affordable this time around.
Silent Harmony, I'm old enough to have gone on the AOL chat room, so...
Yeah, me too. Back in the good old days where you could... Wrestling fans like me could go keyword WWF. Gone are those days. Alright, so Just Bernie asking, what does Seawolf need to wrap up?
I think it's just this. All right, so we're about ready to get a check on the ladder item here in Seed 2. Power Bracelet.
Alright, so the Power Bracelet is the coast item in Seed 2. As now the first Triforce in the first seed for Seawolf.
Ooh, that's a 57 large secret in Seed 2. Oof.
That is stingy.
Stingy is a word for it.
The game is being frugal. Okay, we've got a letter pickup for CJ.
Oh, looks like Seawolf has to go back into level 7 to finish this off. DePaul Doug, I don't ever remember seeing mags in Seed 1.
Mag's short for the magical sword.
Right, thank you.
Hyperstrike saying stingy nothing, that's downright cheap in reference to the 57 rupees for the large secret. Which, true, if it were any cheaper, it would have been sanctioned by Jack Benny.
So it looks like Amazing Toaster found level 5, but level 5 is blocked by a 3-headed Gleeok, and it's like, nope, 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 nope.
Nope, indeed. Now we've got Dark Nuts on the Overworld, one of the features of the Zelda Randomizer is that the overworld and the dungeon enemies can be swapped out or swapped around.
You know, I'm a little disappointed here that we don't have whiz robes on the overworld on either one of our seeds.
Maybe they figure that they're used to wreaking havoc down below, and why change it up?
Although, you know, this is my type of seed, because, you know, Darkness are in the overworld here.
Okay, an Amazing Toaster running into Smash Mouth and Smash Wallet. Ooh, and anything but an all-star there. Meanwhile, CJ has found level 2.
And again, the nice thing about finding level 2, especially early, is that the item is usually reasonably reasonably
Attainable?
early. Thank you. Apparently my mouth decides not to work. So usually found pretty quick. So let's see what we got here. Oh,
Well,
look.
looks like the heart container is the level 2 item in Seed 2.
And not necessarily. That could be just the heart container.
Oh, that could
from
just
level
be
6.
the heart container. Okay. Possibly. Because it's an overworld, it's hard to say. I guess if it was sitting on its own, that would be the case. So
Maybe.
perhaps that was just the level 2 heart container.
CJ doing some real nice dancing here. This is impressive. Now he's like, you know what? I'm just going to face tank now.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Just a bit short.
Ooh, the book is the white sword item in Seed 2.
So it'll take a couple of hearts and I believe 500 biddies, and Sky will more than likely pick that up.
Yes, DePaul Dog, there is a flag for what we call the Holy Grail. There is a flag that, if checked, that it does require a certain item to access level 9. And can the book be one? Yes, I think it can.
Now that is not part of this flag set, correct?
Correct, not part of this flag set. And Sky finds level 1 in Seed 2.
And I believe that was up in the Death Mountain area.
Raffle Yuri asks, why is it called Randomizer? Well, because everything in Legend of Zelda has been basically put through a blender, and the result is this. It is a vanilla map as far as where caves are and what brushes can be burned, but beyond that, there's a whole lot that is randomized. So, Farron, why don't you explain what is randomized while I step away for a minute?
Sure. As here at the 1 hour, 18 minute, and 30-second mark, we've got our first triangle of the second seed as Chest Jerk picking up level 2's Triforce. As far as what is randomized, well, the cave locations, as well as, or including the dungeons, swords, take any road caves, the shops are all shuffled around. The dungeon items are randomized. The rooms within the dungeons are changed around, and the rooms only found in the second quest are added to the mix. Also, enemies are changed around, so as we noted earlier, you may see dungeon enemies in the overworld and vice versa, and most enemies and bosses, they've got a hit point range of plus or minus 2, as I believe I just saw level 7's... Yeah, I believe that was level 7's Triforce for CJ, as the recorder being picked up by Sky in level 1. So a lot going on here in a very short time frame here. Also, yeah, that hit point range of plus or minus 2. So enemies normally requiring 3 hits may take as few as 1 or as many as 5. Plus, our racers will be able to use the select button to switch items to save time having to constantly navigate the pause menu. So a lot going on here across the board, as level 7 has been found by Toaster, and Sky has picked up the level 1 Triforce at the hour and 20-minute mark. So we've got a 107 rupee bomb upgrade. And Toaster going to do a little more exploring through 7. That's a great comment on Sky's screen there. At least this isn't the water temple. Gotta love some of the inside things here. And now a level 4 Triforce for CJ. So already within about 3 minutes here, 3 different Triforce pieces for Chest Jerk.
So Chest Jerk moving through this seed, huh?
And finding another level, level 3. Now the Sea Wolf's still working through level 9.
Yep, and now if you take a look, he just walked past that chat that says the beast awaits in the southwest of... You might think that he's in the right general area, and he... kind of... But he needs to get further east in the southwest corner. And it looks like we have the bow pickup in level 3 for Chest Jerk. Whew. Well, you know, I made a prediction to these 4 runners before, you know, everything started. Like, I don't know, about 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. And I said, now watch. What's going to happen is we're going to have one seed that's an absolute jet seed, you know, that'll go by super fast. And then we'll have one that's going to be a little more demanding. So I'm wondering if the first one was demanding and this one is just going to be zoom, zoom, zoom.
I could only hope.
All I want to do is zoom, 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 zoom.
Please don't shake it.
So a 15 rupee small secret here in seed, which is above average. kind of a little bit redeeming given that the big secret is 57.
Yeah, it doesn't quite average out. And we've got a level 2 Triforce for Toaster.
We key blocked out of level 3.
At least the bow was obtained, which is a good thing. We have found the magical sword in the second seed. It looks like it's in the vanilla white sword location.
And finally, Seawolf has just about found Ganon here in seed 2.
And here's Ganon. Oh, amazing Toaster with a difficult decision. And he leaves the max bombs.
Yeah, because he didn't have the money.
Got to leave some sort of collateral when you're broke. And meanwhile, Skybill's getting the level 8 Triforce.
Oh, clutch kill by Seawolf.
All right, and Seawolf here at 124.41, I believe that was, is going to now make his way to the second seed, so we can leave that first seed behind now. And nary speak of it again.
Alright.
But one thing that we can speak of is the donations that you can certainly contribute to here on this 12K Strong for St. Jude Marathon here on twitch.tv/Skybills. I'm Ferran Burgundy alongside Z-Man, and what you're watching currently is a Legend of Zelda Randomizer 16 Triforce community race. And we're helping to raise money to benefit St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital as they help to end childhood cancer. For more information, go to stjude.org. And if you check out the tiltify.com link in the chat there at Twitch, you'll be able to help donate to the cause, as we're currently at $12,266.15. And well, we're trying to get as high as we can here. But if we pass the $15,000 mark, there is an added incentive that will unlock an additional day of the marathon. This coming Wednesday the 16th, it would be the second day of a blind playthrough by Skybills of Super Mario Odyssey. The first day was unlocked just prior to us starting, maybe about an hour and a half ago, as we hit the $11,000 mark at that time. And Skybill's getting the ladder in level 8.
You know, it's interesting, the juxtaposition here. Sky was by far the last one to find ladder in the first seed. And she's pretty much by far the first to find ladder in this seed.
So I believe she's already found the ladder and the recorder.
Now, Chess Jerk was in level 8, but he got what we called Y-Forced, which means he kind of stumbled into a Triforce, and promptly left level 8. The dongle dwells with the red candle, so we know the red candle is the item in level 2. Silent Harmony, we do know the coast item. The coast item is the power bracelet. Sky taking a death here in level 8, getting sent back to the start, but she's like, you know what? I'm going to be done with this level for now. And now, where is she going? Is she making a beeline over toward that ladder item, maybe? Mayhaps.
Possibly, just to add some other options.
Silent Harmony, it is not Bo. We have Bo in level 3.
Alright, so the letter being acquired by Amazing Toaster. Now that can be shown to a few, usually it's the old woman in this particular game, and that will allow the access to purchase medicine, which will refill all of your hearts.
And CJ proving exactly why I think Dark Nuts are the absolute bane of the Zelda existence. Sea Falcon bringing up a very good point in chat. CJ has silvers.
Yeah, where along the way did that happen here?
I'm guessing. Okay, so Jay Durg says that they were the Armos item in this seed, which, okay, that's fair.
That's the thing with those Armos items. You can pick them up, you could blink and completely miss it.
Absolutely. The worst is having the book as an Armos item. Because then it's, you know, you couldn't accidentally pick up the book, and if you already have the wand, that's ouch. That sucks. And just remember, anybody that is, you know, just joined us or is new to the Sky Bills chat, this is the yearly marathon she does in May for St. Jude's Children's Hospital for cancer research. All the money that is raised goes directly to St. Jude. It goes directly to the kids. So please, it's a great foundation. It's a great place to donate. If you have $1 or $2 to spare, every dollar counts. It's an awesome charity. She does this every year. Last year, she raised $3,000 on the dot. And this year, we're already past that.
Yeah, I think we peaked at 11,000. What would have ended up getting to last year. So we're already beyond that. And now we're just trying to see how far we can take this here. I mean, ideally, we're looking to get to at least 15,000, as already hitting an incentive earlier this evening, which unlocked a bonus day to the marathon. So this coming Tuesday, May 15th, Sky Bills will be playing a Super Mario Odyssey blind playthrough. But that is a pretty detailed game, and one day will not be enough. So if we pass the $15,000 mark, they'll unlock the second day of that blind playthrough, which would be this coming Wednesday, the 16th. So we're only $2,733.85 away, and every little bit helps.
We find out via various hints that the two items in level 8, well, we knew one was the ladder, the other one is the any key. The magical key. So yet again, in the seed, level 8 is actually really nice, because last seed it was any key and red ring. And we have a donation to report here. Our very own Fearon Burgundy has donated $33.85, saying, contributing via commentary and putting my money where my mouth is. Very good, Fearon. Thank you so much. That brings
no problem. That's part of why I was distracted a little bit there. So I missed that whole any key thing. I'm trying to key in. All right, here's my credit card, the number and the expiration and the little CVV card number, all that fun stuff. But the main reason was that something in 15 cents was really bugging me. So I was like, all right, let's even it out. So we're at an even 12,300 now.
That's a nice even number. All right, so now we have Toaster and Skybills in level 6, and we have Chest Jerk in level 5, and we have Seawolf hunting around the overworld. Now, this is a combo I hate. Wiz robes with those BMOS statues that shoot the energy balls.
It's amazing that they're called energy balls, because I feel like the only energy that gives you is wanting to rage out at them.
Yeah. Yeah, those BMO statues are just awful sometimes.
So there's talks in chat of somebody trying to donate $45, so that way we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as far as dollar amount.
Or like J Dirk says, 45.67, because then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.67.
Yeah. Great for a donation total, and also a good combination for luggage. There you go, for you Spaceballs fans out there. Although if they do the 67 cents, oh, well, there it is. See, I went and evened it out. Thank you. I tongue-in-cheek complain about it, but it's for a good cause, so it's all in fun in this case and for a good cause. I want to... Oh, well, okay. Wow, we've got dueling $45.67 donations, so that ever so briefly put us up to 12,345.67. So Tormod with the comment of had to, and thank you for your donation, as well as Trema also giving 45.67. So that now puts us up to 12,391.34 cents.
But I did manage to get a screenshot of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.67.
Very well played.
I can prove it happened.
You can prove it happened even if it was only for a split second. But hey, we appreciate the $45.67 contributions, and hey, keep them on coming. Why not? As much as I hearkened about trying to get an even number, hey, if we can get closer to that 15,000, that's the best number to get here.
It was there for a second, Trema, and I have proof. I got there just before your donation got into it.
Just a matter of seconds. But even with all the fun here, it's all about a good cause. In this case, the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, looking to help end childhood cancer. They do great things here. It is appreciated. And even though we talk about certain dollar amounts and whatnot, even if it's $1, even if it's every little bit is certainly a contribution.
And like has been said, several times on this page or tonight in chat, if right now if everybody donated $1 that was viewing, I mean, we would have an extra $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 toward this charity. So, the little dollars do add up. Not that there's any pressure. We're not We're not saying you have to donate $1. You have to donate. We understand, hey, you're not in a position. That's cool. As long as you're having fun watching us, that's what we're really here for. We're here to have fun. We're here to relax and have fun and raise some money for some kids while we're doing it. That's what we're here for.
Doing good things and having a good time. Isn't that what life should be all about?
Absolutely. If only we were doing it at the beach with a couple of beers in our hand.
Oh, now you're talking.
Well, for me it'd be tequila, but 6 and 1/2 dozen of the other.
Either way, it's all the same language to me, but that is a whole nother story. And a story that will keep me out of trouble, hopefully, here.
CJ still looking around through level 6 for that Triforce, and I think so is Toaster.
Toaster, meanwhile, maxing out on rupees at 255. Now, don't forget.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was just gonna plug the prizes, but that's all right.
Go for
talk
it.
about
Plug
what's going
prizes.
on here. I was gonna say tonight. Don't forget, with a minimum $10 donation or $10 for every $10 donation, you could be eligible to win either a Tier 1 gift subscription to the Skybills channel, or the customized prize of the evening, a Legend of Zelda cart signed by Lack Attack 24, who is the current world record holder of the Legend of Zelda, as well as the current GDQ race champion of Legend of Zelda, BT. So that is autographed, and that's all. That is all inside the box. That is the instruction manual. It's as if you had gotten it back in 1987. Only it's here in 2018. All that plus, as if that wasn't enough.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Exactly. Like Billy Mays here, as they say in the randomizer here. You also could win a Perler of Link along with the Triforce and a Zelda Vanilla Air Freshener.
And we do have a donation from Asylum Harmony donating $1, saying, "Let's start a $1 train. All aboard!"
The $1 train. It's like the Love Train, but without the OJ's copyrights.
People all over the world, Johnny.
It's like you're warming up because you know that we're going to get to 15,000. That's right. That's one of the unmentioned, at least in terms of print incentives, that was noted earlier, because someone in chat had noted how my broadcast partner here sounds like a certain green amphibian who is very popular among the Muppet world. That should we reach the 15,000 point here this evening, that there will be a duet of he and I, a little harmonization of a particular rainbow connection. I will certainly do my best, given that I'm fighting allergies at the moment, but that is all the more reason to get us closer to that hump, as we're only $2,607.66 away. That was quick math.
I think we finally are going to get an item here in level 6, the red ring.
All right, so far as items, so we've got the red, what do we say, the recorder in 1, the red candle in 2, the bow in 3, the red ring in 6, and the ladder in 8, and the power bracelet is the coast item.
The Any key is also an 8.
Oh, and the Any key is also an 8. I thought there was a second one that I probably had missed, and that was when I was working on my donation. That's right.
Yep, and the book is the white sword item. And the Armos item were silver arrows. So we're slowly starting to piece together this seed.
And J Money saying it ever so eloquently. And all this can be yours if the price is right.
Ooh, and we have the donation train chugging along.
Yeah, the train is starting to pick up some steam. We've got Aurora with a $1 donation and the comment of choo choo. Also, Lava Drink again with a $2 donation, also saying choo choo. That donation train slowly chipping away. Slowly chugging along.
Reasonable potion prices here. Got 32 rupees blue potion and a 64 rupee red.
So no advantage or disadvantage in getting either.
Except for time.
Yeah. And thank you to GV Sulaker 17 for the $1 donation. Keep the train rolling. That is appreciated.
Yes, let's keep the train rolling. Ooh, Blue Land Mola is guarding the rest of level 7.
Mm. But handled masterfully by Skybills, and I'll admit I don't get the Kappa reference.
Ladies and gentlemen in chat, I want to see your Kappas. You'll get it in a minute.
There are a lot of memories that I have to admit I don't get.
All right, so we've just recently found both boomerangs, the regular in 5 and the magical boomerang in level 7. So that is your Kappa if you take a look in chat, Firon.
Ah, yes. I've seen that face before, just I never understood what it was. So I see that it's a thing. That's about all I get out of it. We've got a Kappa 100 in a sense. Thank you, Chester Stone, for the 100 bits. Sarcasm in an emote. Thank you, Lana Bean, for educating me on. That's right, he can be taught.
And I want to thank Randomania for the host. Randomania just finishing with the Z2 Max Rando race and has popped in here to Skybill's chat. So for everybody from Randomania, welcome in. We are in race 2 of a doubleheader race of a biathlon of sorts, featuring Skybill, Seawolf 1, Amazing Toaster, and Chester. And what is this race for? We are racing for St. Jude Children's Hospital for Cancer Research.
Yes, for more information, go to stjude.org, and to help with the donations, I'm sure somebody will put up the link in chat in a moment here to the tiltify.com link, as this is part of the 12K Strong for St. Jude with the Skyforce Marathon event. This is day 10 of the event. I'm Ferran Burgundy alongside Z-Man, and we've had a litany of good times going here, and the donation train keeps it going here, as I want to thank Nightman37 for the $1 donation with a comment of choo choo. Also, Shatty with the $1.66 donation, all aboard the Kappa train, and even more greatly appreciated that you put it back to an even dollar amount.
We're now at $12,399 going to the children at St. Jude.
That's right. Numerous ways to be able to donate and contribute here. Even if you can't contribute directly via that Tiltify.com link, the donation of the bits will certainly help Skybills, as that aids her in the shipping of the prizes, as there are various donation prize incentives that occur on a nightly basis here. As we see the Seawolf picking up the raft in level 4.
And the other item in level 1 was the white sword, so I think we can piece a lot of this together now. Right?
So I think so. So level 1 had the white sword and the recorder. Level 2 is the red candle. Level 3 had the bow. Level 4 has the raft. Level 5 is the magic boomerang. Level 6 is the red ring. Level 7 is the wooden boomerang. Level 8 has the any key and the ladder. The white sword item was the book. The silver arrows were the Armos, or the Armos item, and the coast item was the power bracelet.
So if I'm right, then that puts the wand and the heart container in level 9.
Double wand in 9. For both seeds.
So given that we've seen everything, I don't think we have a block in this seed. It's just a matter of finding everything now. Oh, Amazing Toaster, buying wooden arrows. That's always fun when you're about to find silvers.
Oh, yep. And just a mere 10 seconds after purchasing those arrows, he gets the silver arrows.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, hey, if I have to spend 88 rupees, whatever, to find the silver arrows immediately after, I'm going to do that every single seed. And I think J Dirk brings up a good point in chat that we should talk about again. That for every $10 you donate in this stream tonight, you get an entry into a raffle. And if you donate 50, you can get 5. But we are capped.
That's the max.
Yeah, we are capped at 5 entries for tonight's prizes. And what are tonight's prizes, Viron?
Well, you could be eligible to win a Tier 1 gift subscription to the Skybills channel. Or you could win the customized prize of the evening, a Legend of Zelda cart, which, from what I was told in chat, is a gold cart. One of the collectibles from back in the day. Those are certainly a biggie. And this is autographed by Lack Attack 24, who is the current world record holder as far as the speed run of The Legend of Zelda, as well as BT, who is the current champion from GDQ in the race of this particular game. And it's all in-box with the instructions, everything of that nature. And also along with that, as if that wasn't enough, you'll get a Perler of Link along with the Triforce, as well as a Zelda vanilla air freshener, because we love irony, the fact that it's a randomizer with a vanilla air freshener. Ah. Waka waka.
Waka waka waka.
So there we go. Since you're being Kermit, I'll be Fozzie.
Isaiah Lotion, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime subscription. We really appreciate that. Up earlier, there was a question from Van Dweller. What is Van Dweller? What is a randomizer tournament? Well, it's a tournament based on the randomizer of a particular game. Right now, there is a Zelda 2 randomizer tournament going on. We had just finished, probably about a month or two ago, the Zelda 1 randomizer tournament. Okay, tonight we're just racing Zelda 1 randomizer, which is something we do on this channel every night. Well, most every night.
Yeah, mostly every night. A few of the folks affectionately known as the Sewing Circle, including Sky Bills, and actually, I believe all 4 of these racers that you see featured here, as well as yourself and a couple of others. I think J-Lo is usually part of the mix.
J-Lo, Dr. J, Big Head. There's at least 10 or 15 that I'll probably forget somebody. So I'll stop naming names right here.
Duly noted. But yeah, usually around 10 p.m. Eastern is when they all have a race and chat, and it's a fun group of friends just racing and having a good time.
Hijinks often ensue.
Hijinks, hilarity, tomfoolery, and other things that I'm going to stop myself short on before I say something that will get me into trouble. What won't get me into trouble, though, is taking a look at the donations that are coming in, as I want to thank Antlers for the $25 donation, saying this one goes out to the Z1 community for being so awesome, helping a pleb like me who knew nothing about streaming, speedrunning, etc. get started and become active in the Zelda 1 rando community. Good luck to all the runners as we wind down this race. Most certainly. And also Chico. We didn't get the chance, I don't believe, to mention you earlier with keeping the $1 donation train going with the $1 donation and the comment of choo choo, but then certainly upping the stakes with a $50 donation, saying great cause, love the nightly randos. Rimph. Thank you so much for the donation.
We have another new Twitch Prime sub. Oh boy, AOISOUU. Thank you very much for your new Twitch Prime sub. Oh, and we have Skybills in level 9.
Okay, to answer the question from SodaKevZX in chat, what is St. Jude? It is St. Jude Children's Research Hospital that is based out of, I believe, Nashville, Tennessee. They are one of the premier hospitals worldwide as far as childhood cancer treatment. For more information, you can go to stjude.org, as is just posted up in chat.
And the big thing when it comes to Children's Hospital for Cancer Research, at least what they strive for, is every patient at that hospital doesn't pay anything. It is a non-profit organization that it relies on the public support so that the families and the children of these families never get a bill. So what they do is awesome work. They try to fight children's cancer, and they make sure that it doesn't negatively affect these families. This devastating condition doesn't negatively affect these children too much.
Yeah, the mission of the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is to advance cures and means of prevention for pediatric catastrophic diseases through research and treatment, consistent with the vision of their founder, Danny Thomas. Yes, the actor and comedian from back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. No child is denied treatment based on race, religion, or a family's ability to pay. So good things that are going on here, and we're up to $12,475 for this marathon. We're trying to get to at least 15,000. As earlier tonight we had passed the $11,000 mark, and that unlocked a bonus day to this marathon, as this coming Tuesday, May 15th, Skybills will play a Super Mario Odyssey blind playthrough. Now, if we get to the 15,000 mark, it'll unlock an additional day of the playthrough, because, I mean, Super Mario Odyssey, there's so much there, you can't do it all in one day, in one night there, so let's get it up to 15,000 so we can get the 2 days there to be able to help out everything going on here. Plus, an added unprinted advertised bonus is you'll get to hear a duet of the Rainbow Connection from Z-Man and myself here. I guess the Kermit and Fozzie, as we're moving right along in this. Yeah, see what I did there?
Moving right along.
There it's getting started already. Getting there is half the fun. Come share it with me. There we go. You got a little bit of it there.
There we go. There we go. Beach to wait in the northeast of Skull. Right area.
So Skybills with a very jet second seed here, as she was the second to head into the second seed, as there was about a 2-minute lead, about a 2.5-minute lead from CJ heading out of that first seed. But Skybills, at least for now, having made it up, as she is the first into level 9. And a couple of more donations to note here. Solinger, thank you for the $5, saying let's go Skybills. And TP Bash, thank you for your $1 donation for the kids. Kick cancer's backside. Yes, gotta keep it clean for the stream here. But I think you know where you know where it was going otherwise. So we've got the Seawolf and Chest Jerk in level 8. Amazing Toaster picking up the Recorder in level 1.
Sky switched to her silvers. I think she knows where the pig is. I think she knows where Ganon is. It's just how do you get to him?
How do you get to him?
Chest Jerk finally picking up his ladder. So if I'm right, if she goes up, I think up is probably the pig. I think. Yep.
Well, we've got a dark room, and ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon.
While Skybills is fighting Ganon, we have a $3 donation from Drake again. Well, I got to round up my donation to win that cart, and donating is great. We bring our daughter to Golisano Children's Hospital tomorrow morning. Things look great for her long term, don't worry, but walking through the cancer center every time is heartbreaking. Keep the train going. Heart symbol. Lava Drake, I sincerely hope everything goes well.
Yeah, most certainly. And now a quick switch over to the silver arrows, and we have Bacon right at the 2-hour mark.
So it looks like Sky is really going to fly through this seed.
As Toaster picks up level 1's Triforce. Chest Jerk in level 3. And Sky's looking for one of those locked doors that opens on its own without needing enemies to be cleared or a push block or anything of that nature. And you know that that is where you will find the entrance to the princess.
Yep, at the shutter door she finds, her heart's going to skip just a little bit of a beat while she waits to see if it opens.
All right, and meanwhile, Amazing Toaster, dealing with those Lionels being troublesome as they are. Now, Chest Jerk in level 5.
Seawolf picking up his silver arrow.
Tried to hit it with a bomb.
Wow, Coach Stay! Thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. It's really appreciated. Sodakev ZX, what is randomized? A whole lot. Dungeon Shape.
You want me to take this?
Go for it. Go for it.
All right. Fortunately, I've got it all written down because I'm a scatterbrain and wouldn't otherwise have this all together otherwise. So what is randomized here in Dragon Warrior Random? Well, no, not Dragon Warrior. Old habits die hard. I did the Dragon Warrior Chaos Tournament. I did 26 of the 42 races, so it flows. It rolls out. It's like when Peter Tamarkin said whammy on Wipeout when he finished up with the show there. What's randomized here in Zelda 1 Randomizer? That would be the cave locations, including dungeons, swords, the Take Any Road caves, as well as the shops are shuffled around. The dungeon items are randomized, as well as the rooms within the dungeons are changed around. And the rooms only found in the second quest are added into the mix. Also, enemies are changed around, so you may see dungeon enemies in the overworld and vice versa. Plus, most enemies and bosses have a hit point range of plus or minus 2, meaning enemies that normally require 3 hits may take as few as 1 or as many as 5 hits to kill. Plus, our racers will be able to use the select button to switch items to save time having to constantly navigate the pause menu. And you can pass your remaining spins anytime during your turn should you have a fear of the whammy, and 4 whammies put you out of the game. There we go. Now we got it all out of there.
So Sky is running into an interesting problem here in level 9. She is out of bombs and running low in keys. Meanwhile, CJ has entered level 9. And I just want to echo what Kiki Maha says earlier in chat, that every single seed that is rolled here is very much like a different game. I mean, there are some things that, of course, you know where the caves are, you know where the burnt bushes are, you know where to bomb in the overworld. But beyond that, it is a different game. Enemies take differing amounts of HP. All the dungeons look different every single time. It's a drastically different game every time you play it. And to me, that makes it awesome. I love playing games like that.
Because even though it's the same title, you're never playing the exact same game twice. Unless you pick the exact same seed number for some silly reason, but
even if you pick the exact same seed number, it's different for different flags.
This is true.
Silent Harmony, thank you very much for gifting a Tier 1 sub to Coach Stay. That's awesome. Thank you, Silent.
Oh, wow. Gifts galore. And Lava Drake noting that the 80s references galore. This is also true.
This is also true. Hey, we grew up in the 80s.
So, although, I was gonna say, in fairness, the Muppet references that we made were from the Muppet movie in '79, so it's not all '80s. Although '79's close enough.
Yeah. So the one thing I want to note here is, before the race, we were all kind of joking around that what was going to happen is Zelda was going to be super easy to find in the first seed because you didn't need to get her. In the second seed, she'd be impossible to find because that's how you finish the race. Well, yeah. Sky, the pig's been dead for Sky for, what, a good solid...
6.5 minutes.
Yeah, and we have no Zelda.
The only reason I remember that is because we had Bacon right at the 2-hour mark, and it's now 2:06:40 and counting. That's high-level math right there.
Absolutely. So let's see if this staircase takes her into someplace new. Meanwhile, I think CJ goes up and gets a pig. Amazing Toaster picking up his bow. She's found Zelda. She just has to get there. Zelda is blocked off by a shoot room. So now she just has to get there.
Meanwhile, Chest Jerk cooking some bacon. So now it's a matter of, does CJ navigate taking that correct path, or with the knowledge that Skybills has, will she take it?
They're in the same room. Oh, they're taking different paths now. I think she needs to go right here, and I think she has it then. I think. Or, nope. Okay. Or maybe it's right here.
Well, she's being very careful with only having one key.
Because I think there was a keyed block going into that room. So to Kev ZX, we don't really keep world records for this because all the seeds are very different. We don't really even think about world record type stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, you may note what the fastest time that a particular seed was run, but I mean, there's not people running world records on an individual seed necessarily, because there are millions upon millions of seeds. That's world record keeping that even Guinness wants no part of.
Oh, and CJ gets there first!
Wow. Just sneaking in out of nowhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, get out your GGs for Chest Jerk, who is going to take first place in this race with an official Dorkmaster time of 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 10 seconds.
Get out your GGs, and I will see if I can pull CJ in for a little chat while Sky finishes up.
Absolutely, and Dorkmaster noting Dork time is the best time. Oh, and there it is for Skybills, finishing just 45 seconds later at 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 55 seconds. So, wow, that was close. Just a 45-second differential between the two. So Z has moved on into the race room to see if we can pull some of our completed racers over. In the meanwhile, don't forget that you are watching the 12K Strong for St. Jude Marathon here on twitch.tv/Skybills. This is day 10 of the marathon. You can check out the schedule in the link. Thank you, Bot Saget, for that.
So they should be coming in. So at least Sky will be coming in shortly for a little chat, if not Chest Jerk as well.
Well, we do have Sky in here. Sky, GG, a very close race, only a 45-second differential.
Yeah, that was amazing. I couldn't figure out where I needed to use the last key. That was really the only thing that separated me from him at the end.
And we also have Chest Jerk in here. Chest Jerk, nicely done with both seeds, man. Good job.
Thank you very much.
So what did you guys think about these seeds?
They had their moments, to say the least. I knew my plan of gambling on 4 different dungeons in the second seed wasn't going to end up being the right strategy, but, you know, luckily I found the ladder relatively quickly.
Well, you know, as far as the ladder goes, it was actually kind of funny when looking at the two seeds. Sky, in the first seed, it took her forever to find that ladder when everybody else had it like 15 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that had it first in the second seed.
Yeah, given where it was, that doesn't surprise me at all.
So,
I decided to go back into level 8 because why not? And then I found the ladder right away.
And we have Toaster in level 9 now.
Yeah, so how many dungeons were there where the Triforce was literally 1 or 2 rooms in? It had to be at least 4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I gambled in 8 and 7 and 4. I think there was another one too.
2, I think.
Yeah, 2. That's right. Yes.
Yeah, because I'm looking here, and there was about a less than a 2.5 minute stretch where you'd gathered 3 different Triforce pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they were all like literally 1 or 2 rooms in, and I was just in. I wasn't in Triforce and Go mode, obviously, but it's nice to when you can find early Triforces, and then you hope you find the recorder, which I actually did find, which helped. So you can just quickly go back to them.
It was more Go and Triforce than Triforce and Go.
That is correct. Early silver arrows and bow. Bow was the first item I picked up. Early silvers. That was a tremendous help too.
And I think that's what actually put Toaster behind in this seed.
Oh yeah, really?
He actually had to go back to 3 to get the bow, I think.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Toaster's finding Zelda before finding Ganon.
That's surprising, because the bow was the first room into 3, wasn't it? It was really early in 3.
Or maybe he just didn't find 3. I could have sworn that he found 3 and got the Triforce quick. And then...
Yeah, in 3, it was ladder blocked. That was a very late Triforce.
Oh, okay.
The item room was the first room into the dungeon. So that kind of surprises me. I can't remember what the enemies were in that room, though.
Then maybe he just found 3 super late.
Maybe. Where was 3? Oh, 3 was at the waterfall. Yeah, I guess okay. That's not always a spot where you check early, depending on where you start or what your routing is.
Yeah, don't ask us where things were. We could barely keep track of what things were.
Yeah, right.
Let alone who had the things.
Yes. I was very sad when I dug 2, found Red Candle, and dug 4 and found Raft. I was like, yeah, I don't need. These aren't the items we're looking for.
Go ahead.
I need the ladder. That's what I needed.
I think in the first seed, I think both Ferran and I both are like, okay, that's his last Triforce. He's going into level 9. Wait, no, he's going someplace else. We did that like 3 or 4 times. We thought he was first. What? What's going on here?
Yeah, I can see how not having the tracker can make it more difficult.
Yeah.
Especially in a quad race.
Oh yeah, let's say 2 people, it wouldn't be so bad, I guess. But 4 people, good luck.
Yeah, we may too.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I am not upset by the 45-second differential, by the way, considering what I had walking into 9 resource and armor-wise. Like, it turned out pretty well for me.
I'm trying to figure out how I had so many more keys than you did.
Did you find any key?
No, but I had 8 when I entered 9.
Wow.
So, I mean, did you dig 2 or 4?
I received a hint for 2.
Okay.
So I knew to not dig 2.
I'm pretty sure I found at least 3 keys in 2 while digging out the red candle, which was at the very back of the dungeon, I think.
Oh, I'm glad I got the hint for that then. If that's
but I had the keys. I think that it actually helped.
So interestingly, CJ beat Sky in the first seed by 2 minutes and 30 seconds, give or take.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then the second seed, Sky beat CJ by 1 minute and 14.
That's very close.
That's very close.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised I finished that seed faster than the first one. Actually, that's not really that surprising. An hour 5, an hour 5, an hour 4. Yeah, pretty close.
And there's Toaster.
Yo.
So he finishes with an official Dorkmaster time of 2:16:40, which puts his second seed time at 1:07:01.
Yeah, nice. Now where's Seawolf right now? Because I can't see the stream right now.
Seawolf just is in 5. He picked up the compass in level 5. And is making his way southward here. And also something to note here as things have been coming in rather fervent here, our total here as far as the donations, we're up to $12,484.
Wow.
Wow,
That's
thank
awesome.
you to everybody. That is amazing.
Yeah, we started off just before we went on stream here. We had crossed the $11,000 mark, so it has been very fast and furious, and a lot still to go here. There's still time to hopefully hear, as one of the unadvertised incentives, apparently a duet by myself and Z-Man of the Rainbow Connection.
That is not going to be sung.
Unless somebody pulls out a $2,500 donation sometime in the next 20 minutes or so here. Stranger things have happened, but
this is true. And also, Sky, you'll be happy-ish to know that at some point during the night, and I actually got a screen cap of this and I posted it on Discord.
Okay.
Your donation total was $12,345.67.
That is awesome.
I like it.
Do you want to bring Toaster in here, Sky?
There's been a litany of bits as well, and subscriptions. It's just been. I think one person had a 5,000 bit donation.
Oh, well, thank you.
Wow.
And again, bits go towards shipping the prizes, which is a necessary thing. So thank you.
It has been a great experience. J Money noting that we were $1.15 shy of hitting $2,500 for the night in donations, and you can certainly do so by clicking on the tiltify.com link that I'm sure somebody will put up there in chat. And also, there's the opportunity to win prizes, as we're not too far away here from the drawing for this evening, as there will be theoretically 2 winners here. You have a chance with a minimum $10 donation. $10 gets you a ticket into the drawing to win either a Tier 1 gift subscription here to the Skybills channel, or the customized prize of the evening, a Legend of Zelda gold cart signed by Lack Attack 24 and BT, as well as you get a Perler of Link along with the Triforce, and as if that wasn't enough, but wait, there's more, a Zelda vanilla air freshener, because we love irony, the fact that it's a randomizer with a vanilla air freshener. Ah, see what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Exactly. And yes, there is a maximum of 5 tickets, so you can donate up to $50 to get that, although you can certainly donate more than that, as Chess Jerk has just done, thank you Chess Jerk, with a $200 donation with the comment of Sky GG, using, I guess it didn't come up, the emoji didn't come up in the thing as it would be expected, but using the GG that you can get with a subscription to the Skybills channel.
Thank
I'm a man of my word.
That's awesome.
I'm a man of my word. No problem.
Totally worth it. Thank you.
I made it.
Hey, Toasty.
That was interesting. That second one took a bit to get going, and then it rolled at the end.
So, did you just find level 3 late? Was that what that was? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do the waterfall area until I ran out of bombs in Death Mountain.
Okay.
And so 4 and 3 were over there.
And Sea Wolf also finds level 3 and now gets his bow.
Hey.
Oh, geez, that is quite the map. I didn't get that one.
Ooh, he's about as equipped as I was, too. That's not fun going through that level 9 when it's Patra. That was frightening.
Well, which one of you, did only one of you or did both of you guys find the red ring in 6?
I did not.
I had red ring, yeah.
Okay.
I was much better equipped than everyone else, it sounds like.
I had red ring and white sword.
I did too.
Oh my goodness!
I think I had 9 hearts.
I think I only fought 1 Patra and 9 too.
I fought a second one, but it turned out to be a dead end. I didn't need to fight it.
Y'all are killing me.
I happened to take just the right stairways. I had.
Yeah, my route through 9 was pretty good, I think. It's a shame, Sky, because the white sword was not too deep in level 1.
I
No,
was
really
key
wasn't.
blocked when I
Oh,
got
key block,
when
that's
it's on the
true.
Triforce.
Yeah. I didn't use that. You're right.
You were struggling with keys most of the second seed, Sky.
I was, and that's why I was so shocked again. I was only about 45 seconds away from CJ. I expected to be much, much more separated from him than I was.
If she didn't have red ring, it was probably because she didn't dig 6. I think there were a lot of keys in 6.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm also thinking she didn't dig 2 because she got a hint, and I think 2 had keys also.
Ah.
So numerous possibilities with the randomized seed, and I want to thank Coach Stay, who just provided a $100 donation. Thank you so much. No comment in there, just $100 donation. That brings us up to $12,784. Meanwhile, the Seawolf just picking up the Triforce in level 3.
Yeah, this is amazing what you do, Sky, by the way. I just want to say that this is absolutely amazing. And we've gotten so many positive comments about this. And by the way, when you go check the viewer numbers, your jaw's probably going to hit the floor. We were up in the 5,000s for a real good portion of tonight.
Oh,
that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's really cool.
And a lot of it is owing to what you do here, which is amazing.
Well, a lot of that too, in terms of numbers, I have to thank Twitch staff for that, because I've been putting this together the last couple of years, and the past 2 years out of 3, Twitch staff has really stepped up and helped us get the front page. And I promised them I would be well organized if I did that. So, and I couldn't have done that without my fellow racers here, and I'll let Seawolf know that again once he gets back down here. And I couldn't do it without both of you doing commentary, and of course the donors as well. So thank you, everybody. Thank you.
And Seawolf finding level 1.
This is something we actually do, though, almost just about every night, excluding Fridays and I think one other night. We do this nightly race every night. It's just a bunch of us bantering on a call and having a good time. And Z is actually racing with us quite often too now. So
now,
well, now the work's winding down.
Now I've only been racing with you guys for 18 months.
That is true. Through the good, the bad, and the ugly with all of this.
The good, the bad, and God, the bot hates us.
The bot was nice tonight. You know what? I will accept it. Yeah, these were for what it could have been. Now see what Seawolf did there? That was what I did with the Triforce. Yep.
Because the White Sword's like 2 or 3 rooms further.
Mm-hmm. It's also interesting that we all 3 of us all had 3 deaths, as I see on the restream.
And as Lava Drake again says in chat, yes, I'm gonna go back and watch this, but I've already, from the brief time I've had chat pulled up, and seeing a lot of positive feedback here, so that's wonderful.
Well, thank you, Lava Drake. We really appreciate it. We work well together, Firon and I. We've done Dragon Warrior randomizer races. I think in the near future we'll probably wind up doing Z2 races together. But thank you.
It's an absolute blast working with Z-Man here. It's always it's a fun time. Sometimes when it comes to commentary, there's that natural chemistry that just works, and yeah, I mean, I've blended with a lot of different broadcast partners just in the short time that I've been working with the folks at Randomania, and now here with Sky Bills, and it's a treat to work with everybody here. But Z-Man, it's one of those pairings that you kind of go, oh man, I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, you're a pro, my friend. You're amazing at this.
And also, too, I don't know if y'all talked about this. It's okay if you didn't. There's one person also who I really need to give one of the biggest thank yous to, and that is to the creator of this randomizer. That's F. Coughlin, twitch.tv/F. Coughlin. Please give him a follow. This is the creator. He does coding frequently, too, with these randomizers. Please go follow Fred. Like, oh my goodness. We couldn't do all this without him, and he has to deal with all the bugs we find, which is not as quite as common with Zelda, but in the beginning there were a lot of bugs, and we had to page Fred, and poor Fred had to spend countless hours debugging this randomizer and checking for things, and just thank you to Fred again for all the work he put into this.
And we also thank Fred for the vanilla level 8 location, the first seed.
I was waiting for somebody to say it. I was like, If nothing else, show Fred some love for all the flack that he gets anytime anything shows up vanilla in a randomizer. Not even necessarily this randomizer, any randomizer. It's now expanded.
Yeah, any randomizer. We shout Fred even in Dragon Warrior.
Nice.
Now I see why.
McGrew somehow gets off the hook.
If you go back into my YouTube videos and even my Twitch VODs from last week, we did an SMB3 rando race with Grand Pooh Bear and Miss Flower Power, and that was another randomizer that Fred's created. So Fred's got a whole family of randomizers now. You should check them out.
Didn't he do a Mega Man one too?
I think he was working on Mega Man 3, but I think the development stalled maybe on that one a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
If you go right...
Ooh. See what found Zelda's room.
Yep, that's Zelda's room.
Double fairy. Gotta love the double fairy.
I found that room from the bottom.
Oh, I found
the shutter opened. Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
you
me
and Sky
too.
both. Yeah, you guys both did that. That was funny to see.
Nice.
In the triple bar room, if you push that, you get put like 2 rooms below the spiral staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So I came up, found Zelda, went through the spiral, went, what was it, like up or something, and immediately got the hint for Ganon. So I had a really fast 9.
Oh yeah, I found the hint for Ganon really early too. Was this which seed had the 2 shoot rooms connected to each other? I can't remember
Had to be
which.
the first. It wasn't
Was it the first one? Okay, that was interesting to see. It didn't have anything meaningful in it, but it was interesting to see two horizontal shoot rooms connected to each other.
Just one of those rare anomalies that you don't necessarily see.
I don't know.
Also, I want to thank Radix Ference for the $10 donation. Greatly appreciated. The children certainly are thankful. And the adults, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because do keep in mind that, goes directly to the St. Jude Foundation. Sky doesn't get any of it. And there is no middleman, no nothings. It goes straight to St. Jude. And remember, this is to make sure that all the patients at St. Jude don't have to pay a medical bill. So it's a very, very worthy cause.
For the kids.
It most certainly is. So that puts us up now to $12,794 even. Now the Seawolf's in level 9. I think our crooning may have to wait for another time on that Rainbow Connection duet.
I'm okay with that.
We'll save it for the album somewhere down the road.
Hey, there's always next year too. St. Jude is a yearly thing, so
Absolutely.
It is. I'm sure there's some way to get the incentive in there.
I'll consider that for next year.
Shush.
And now you got me thinking of all right. What I was gonna say, we'll have to put something together and collaborate the whole soundtrack from the Muppet movie. Why not?
There you go. Hey, it's a good soundtrack.
It is.
Yeah, a song that could certainly be applied to a lot of the seeds here. I hope that something better comes along. That's certainly a good one.
Does he need one more key?
I think he's
one more.
No, I think he's okay because if he goes down and goes to Ganon's Ganon's
out of keys.
Was there a key door below Ganon's room?
I don't know. I think maybe.
I don't think that was a key door.
No, to get into Ganon's room from below, you did not need a key. I know that.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He's got to go down.
Just don't spend all your bombs, Seawolf. Come on.
Yeah, I think he needs 1 bomb.
And again, even if Seawolf finishes in the next 10 to 20 minutes, this is still a wonderful time for 2.
That's Kanata
was that a Kanata key?
That was nice.
Nicely done.
Wow, well
Show
done.
off.
I didn't know that was possible.
I didn't think it was possible either.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you want to explain that for those like myself who are going, "What the bleep just happened there"?
So while you are going,
Oh, it is a key door. No.
While the game is, it is a key door. While the game is opening a shutter door, the collision detection on key doors is turned off during that time. So if you can slip through that doorway while it's opening that door, you can get through it without a key. It only works obviously if you don't have any keys. It will still check and take a key from you if you have one to take.
Gotcha. So, and that's called the Kananaki?
Yeah,
Yes, because it was-
Cananophone was the person who found that.
Ah. Oh, and the Sea Wolf taking a death.
If he needs a key and he knows, I think there was one on sale for 66. If he knows where that is and that he knows that's where the room, he's saying nope. I'm gonna go find a key.
I think the only one I found was the one for 87. I bought one right next to level 2.
I want to say there was one on sale somewhere for 66, but it was just
think you're
one
right.
shop.
Yeah, I think that was the rare shop.
Yeah, it was, and I don't remember. And I should start marking like CK, in other words, cheap key on my map. I might be doing that in the future.
You see, whenever I find the real cheap key, I make sure to mark that on my Z helper.
Yeah.
Perhaps that death and lack of key was a chance to give a little bit more time to get those donations in, at least maybe get us up to the $13,000 mark. All you have to do is click on that link that I just put up there in chat, because I figured out how to do that sort of thing. It's the tiltify.com link. And you can help contribute to the cause.
And also, too, on another note again, please give all these runners and commentators a follow, please. And, of course, our wonderful restreamer, Dorkmaster Fleck, as well. Let's not forget him.
Yay, Dork.
And hopefully Seawolf finds a key soon, so we can start drawing prizes.
There it is. There we go.
There we go.
Yay, Seawolf! I think that was the one I found as well. I remember finding that key.
I picked up a few on my way to the Triforce in 3. So I walked into here with 7, 8, something like that.
I don't know what you're all talking about. I had no key problems at all.
And oddly enough, too, the donor of the Zelda cartridge tonight, the prize, is actually in chat, and that is Jader. Jader, thank you so much for donating the Zelda cart as a prize. Time to fight the pig.
Yep, we have Ganon. And we've got a stun lock here by the Sea Wolf.
Beautiful.
Good stuff.
And it's bacon!
Nicely done.
And he guzzles his drink before he fires the arrow.
Well, yeah, you got to wash down the bacon, of course.
Oh, definitely. Always gotta watch that. Make sure you always have a drink when you have bacon.
For me, it's a tomato juice with a little adult beverage, but that's a whole other story.
And Seawolf pulls a Fred.
Oh. That old man didn't do anything. He told you where the pig was.
We want to let you know and make sure that you return here to the Skybills channel tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, as we're going to be featuring a Super Mario 64 70-star open race, one of the most beloved categories of a beloved Nintendo 64 game.
And the people who are probably going to be racing with me are not exactly speedrunners, so come watch SM64 done in a way that you usually don't see it on Twitch, and that's
Who are you going to be racing, Sky?
I don't know. An open race. I mean, anyone who really wants to jump in can tomorrow. It's a community race.
Hey, GG.
Hey, Seawolf!
Hey, Seawolf!
Hooray!
Pull him down. Hang on.
You did the thing.
He
You did the thing! What's the official Dorkmaster time? What do we got? 2:36.
16.
Yo,
Okay.
nice job.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Yeah.
2:36:16.
So that's 1:11:30-ish for the second seed.
1:11:35.
There you go.
Yeah, that one almost killed me. I was dead.
So y'all can continue to talk. I am going to raffle off these prizes, however. We are going to start off. Yep, prizes. We're going to start off with the day 10 gift stuff. That's the daily sub. Let's see what we got here.
All right, who we got? Who's
Yo,
going?
Japan has rice. Congratulations. And I believe I can gift that right now. So we'll do that really quickly, and y'all can talk, and then I'll give away the main prize for tonight.
Alrighty.
So what's the plan here? Let's see. Seed 1, I dug way too hard and like threw a dungeon extra. Queen 9. And Seed 2 was just getting beat up by various flying swords.
They were everywhere.
There were flying swords everywhere.
Something that was interesting, and we talked about it a little bit before the race. I don't think any one of you four found Zelda in the first race.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I found Ganon pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think the reason we didn't notice Z-Man was because at that point we were trying to keep track of both seeds.
Yeah,
And- kind of going back and forth, like, all right, what's the Sea Wolf doing in Seed 1? All right, what are the others doing in Seed 2? Okay, oh, man.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about that, about tracking 4 people at once. How about 4
We
people
bought-
like 2 seeds at once?
Yeah, we didn't bother tracking. Because if you're like, nah, let's not do that to somebody. That seems mean.
Pen and paper is very handy.
Oh,
And even then,
yeah.
4 screens, 4 eyes, and 2 brains, it wasn't enough.
Brains. Who's the other
Sure.
brain?
Yeah. These brains off for this season. It's summertime.
Brain?
His
I have a
is-
brain? Wait, what?
His brain's on vacation until mid-August.
Hey,
Yes,
I would
Steve.
say I was so brainless that I offered to sing if we got to 15K. So yeah.
How far are we?
You can still sing anyway.
We're currently, Seawolf, we're currently at 12,794.
Okay.
That's
okay.
close
It was
enough.
because someone in chat had referenced the dulcet tones of Z-Man sounding very similar to a rather noted Muppet amphibian,
Huh.
and that led to the eventual donation incentive, which, unless there's a $2,206 donation in the next few minutes here, is not going to happen. But it would have been a duet of the Rainbow Connection by Z-Man and myself.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do that much.
All right,
Yeah.
are you ready for the winner of the Day 10 gift box?
Yes. Who gets the cart? Who gets the golden cart?
Tormod! Oh, congratulations!
Tormod!
Tormod! Wow.
One of the 2 almost simultaneous contributors of $45.67 to get us at one point to $12,345.67.
Now, let's turn out a lake. Is the question.
It's okay. He has 24. Oh, yep, there's
That is.
Tormod. Yep, I'm going to send you the link right now to accept that, Tormod.
Apparently,
You won, Tormod.
Right, my
So
chat.
congratulations.
And just give me a second here.
Great work. That cart is literally gold.
Yes, it is. I remember my golden cart. That was fun.
Yeah, Lack held that cartridge, and he's like, I have never seen such a golden Zelda 1 cart, he told me when he went to sign it. And it comes with the box, too, and the manual and all the cool... It's just not sealed. That's really the only thing it's missing at that point, but it's pretty much complete, thanks to J-Dirk.
Mhm.
All right, so...
It's just like you got it back in 1987.
You know, if you step on it by accident and break the top off it, it'll still work.
God knows he is just about as old as I am.
Ask me how I know.
All right, so I think that does it. I believe I'm probably going to stay on for a bit to celebrate because I do think this is definitely worthy of celebration, you know. But Dork will change hands of the stream on over to me, so y'all get to see what I look like. I just need to switch a couple things over, and we'll be good to go.
All right. Well, I believe that's going to at least wrap things up for the race part of the stream here. Make sure to give our 4 runners a follow here. Chest Jerk, as well as Amazing Toaster, the Seawolf 1, and, of course, Sky Bills. I mean, the one behind all this here. And behind the scenes, as far as the restream, make sure to give Dorkmaster Fleck a follow, and as well as my broadcast partner, Z-Man, as well as myself, Ferran Burgundy. Before we take it over to Sky Bills here, make sure, again, to return to the channel tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern as we feature Super Mario 64 70-star open race. That'll be great for the Nintendo 64 fans out there, something only slightly less old school. And until next time, whenever that may be, may your secrets be shared with everybody and your seeds stay classy. Good night, everyone. We'll take you over to Sky Bills for more post-race celebratory stream.